The seriousness of the state of global emergency with the ensuing financial collapse is causing a number of members of the Cabal to look to start another global war, and this time, to include who I am as Commander Ashtar, along with us of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light as one light team. Do you feel that we would allow humanity to destroy what we have worked so hard for so many thousands of years? No. The Cabal are but a mere fraction of the potential in our star fleet, and what we will bring to the table upon such attempts to launch such a war, as this is a declaration of peace, against all Cabal troops, against any souls that are against our collective mission to uphold the light. It is the destiny of this earth to not only survive the new earth which is now, but to evolve into full consciousness. And there will be no form of governmental control that will stop our mission to continue to shine into the cosmos with our mastery of consciousness. These words are specially encoded to awaken deeper every starseed and light worker to your completion of your mission on this dimension, in which you will no longer see misery, you will no longer see suffering, any more than the ocean will be dry, as this is how you are awakening more into your true self. Those that are leading themselves into their own physical deaths will indeed be those that are against our team of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, as it is only our intention to make sure this planet is continuously placed on quarantine, until only those surviving physically are those that are from the light. This is indeed divine decree, and what will remain as any forces, human, hybrid-type species that are against who we are as the light will be met with our impenetrable forces of our galactic fleet, of our 2 million starships, as we are the protectors of this dimension, of this universe. This is not a joke any more than the killing of your human population continues at the hands of violence, of those military forces controlled by the Cabal, in attempt to destroy the entire planet, which is not reality for who we are as your galactic family. There will be no more nuclear bombs that go off, this is already controlled. Your military commanders around the world are aware of our power, and how strong we will protect each and every one of our starseeds and light workers, until the death, and beyond. This is why it is important for you to continue your mission to work for the light, as this will help you to see that in having a balanced nature in your life, then you are restoring your true self, into a state of pure consciousness. These words will make no sense to a soul stuck in duality, and will indeed only make sense to those that are here as visitors of this dimension, and are aware of the Cabal control, and the extensive extraterrestrial battles that have gone on in this solar system. I do cause to report to only who I am as your Commander Ashtar, in a full process of recovery of all data that you have entered in being a visitor to this world. It is by divine will to share such information back with your galactic family, in a steady return to being back into our galactic community. Are you ready to press go, and fly onwards into your ascension process now? This pressing button is not pressed in the mind, any more than you have been living in peace in such ego attachments. No, it is where you are surrendering the mind, to live completely in your intuitive knowing, where the immediate return to your true nature is able to be realized. Any ego attachments will try and stop your source connection, meaning it is deeper than just being positive that you complete your mission, as this is what has been taught for generations, in saying, just be positive. Don't be negative, as the ego often says, does it not? This is not the way into completing the divine level of conscious opening that has been taking place over many thousands of years of evolution. However, it is where you realize that some souls look to violence to be a positive change in the world. The mind will try and justify any statements as positive or negative. And this is where your own respectful nature to be uplifted back into your own inner self is realized, and able to be mastered by your own divine self. Any attempt from any starseeds, or light workers to stop our work of the Galactic Federation of Light, of the angelic realms will immediately be neutralized, and in any attempt to use any weapons against our galactic fleet will be stopped, as you will even notice it not possible to fire your weapons at our starships. This is more than what is expected to happen, meaning any peaceful solutions that you make to create the new Earth is welcomed, and it is not important to focus on those souls that choose their destiny to live in fear, in worlds of reincarnation of duality. In this intention, it is to remove all souls physically from this Earth that are living in chaos, that are living to try and dominate, that are living to try and control for the purpose of harm, whether physically, emotionally, or mentally, which is what is happening now in the upcoming economic complete crash. Once you start over, for those of you that will be soon leaving physically, all of your memories from this lifetime will be wiped clean. Even though you are able to store these memories in your soul's memory, it will not be in the mind's memory. It is indeed where you are awakened to know that this explained is only for those choosing duality as real, as those choosing harmony and peace will experience continuously a graceful process back into the light, in the physical. You will be entered into the state of who we are as the immortals, of your galactic family, and then join in the ranks of the divine ascended masters, which spans out into eternity. The beginning of your role into the new Earth takes place now, as you are giving yourself more of a sense of peacefulness to embrace, as you are allowed to continue to be more in the state of stillness of who you are as Source. Source is not able to be explained, it is only able to be permanently felt, which is why your role in awakening to the process of full consciousness is where you are returning to your divine heritage in the higher dimensions, which expands into the eternal of all of existence. For those of you that are merely human incarnates and have no idea of what is going on in these messages, you will, as you say, shortly be fully aware of what is transpiring here, as this is indeed an end for your society of greed, of imbalance, of fear, of debt, of slavery of the human race to rogue extraterrestrial forces. The immediate removal of all souls that cause hate and destruction is taking place as the continual rise in Earth changes happen, as the gun violence and bombing violence continues to take place by the same crazed cabal that have led this planet into the state it is in now. As with the new governance of your world, then there will be no more room to leave for closing the gap to first contact, in which there will be massive landings, and a full removal of all species from this world, in the humans, in the ocean life, and all beings that reside on the land. This process has already taken place, by our galactic crew, and this is what we will indeed do again, to ensure that the new Earth is finalized physically. We send you much respect and unity, by your true nature. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.